A very good evening to everyone and voters of West Coast GRC. Are you ready for a change? That's the spirit. I thought, it's quite a rainy day and your spirit is down. But I can see your spirit is ever alive to bring down the PAP government. Now, my dear friends, amidst all these hustings and bustings, there's one thing that is missing. And I can feel that person who's really missing in these elections is none other than the founder of Reform Party, Mr. J.B. Jeyaretnam. The man who stood up against the PAP government and broke the monopoly of the PAP in 1981. One man in parliament, Mr. JB, and you know what he did? He put every MP, 77 MPs on their toes. And that is the kind of parliament you want. And when Jeyaretnam, whenever he turns just and look at one minister, the minister will take cover. That is the lion spirit that you want. We don't want a nation of rabbits. Dear lions of Singapore, stand up against the PAP. The PAP is running out of ideas from day one. You know what was the biggest election issue? Mr. Vivian sounds like a girl's name, by the way. Mr. Vivian Balakrishnan takes up a YouTube video which I spoke with some humor and made it as if it's a fundamental issue affecting worldwide changes. Is that the kind of minister you want? No. My dear friends, there are only two themes I see in this election. The PAP constantly asks, what do these people have in them? What track record they have? This is the only thing that they are asking. What track record? You have seen in Parliament Mr. Jeyaretnam, Mr. Lau Tia Kiang, Mr. Cham Si Tong. Haven't they produced as great leaders of this country? How do you know that these people cannot perform without giving them a chance? If you go by that hollow logic, nobody can get a job. What do you require in an election candidate? The PAP, they are full of academics. PAP is about full of yes men. They say you don't have enough foreign talent in Singapore. You know the kind of foreign talent they bring in? The yes men to the PAP. I'm sure you and I can do a better job. Let us claim the right to our land. And let us speak up for Singapore and stand up and drive out the PAP once and for all. The greatest quality I see in a candidate is not to be a lawyer or a banker or a doctor or a permanent head damaged with a PhD degree. But the person who's the right candidate is the one with the heart and sincerity to fight for the people, and then you have them here. They make a mockery of the opposition candidate like they have not got the election deposits, they are coming late and so on and so forth. Of course, the PAP MPs are millionaires. What connection do they have with the people? They only want one thing. You know what? Your money. So my dear friends, this is the time. The moment has come. I must tell you one truth, which I'll be very frank with you. Please don't complain after 5 years or along these 5 years. We have become a nation of complainers. We must not complain. We must take responsibility. And how do you take that responsibility? You must not complain and tell the people, PAP, to be in power. You complain and they continue. That is not the way. When it comes to the 7th, next Saturday or this coming Saturday, please give the PAP one thing, which is the red card. Today we are going to give the PAP a yellow card. This is my first warning to the PAP. You have become so Howlian. They have become so arrogant. What do they know? They say that the opposition, they just say that the opposition have no standards, they have no brains, they have no quality and nothing. It is them who have all the qualities in the world. Boo to the PAP.
Yeah, boo!
Tonight, I am here to give my red card to the PAP.
Yeah!
This red card, I will continue to give on the 7th of May to the PAP. Enough is enough.
Yeah!
This elections is the watershed elections. This is the beginning of the dawn of the downfall of the PAP government. This is the time for us to celebrate this downfall. For 50 years you have gone through hell, my dear friends. What is it that we have become? We have become a nation of poor. Our pockets are empty. Our life is miserable. There's full of stress. Children have no time to enjoy their childhood. No child has time to go and catch spider. It's about tuition and tuition and tuition. And people work, pay and pay. So it's a fundamental thing. You need to have life. You need to celebrate. So stand up and let us celebrate. And this celebration is about the People's Party. It is not about Reform Party. It's not about the Singapore Democratic Party. It is not about the Workers' Party. This election is about the People's Party against the People's Action Party. You know, Mr. Lee Hsien Loong finally apologized. Big deal. Too late, Mr. Lee. It's too late. Where was Mr. Lee when Wong Kan Seng was eating nasi lemak?